Good evening, welcome on in to another episode of From Day One. Tonight, courtesy of our good friend Father Skeptic, let's start off with a sovereign citizen who abandons the script mid-sentence. Skeptic, take it away, please.
Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Today, we have our first video in the new studio, and we still have a few upgrades. But in the meantime, I have another first for you, as this is the first time a sovereign citizen has abandoned their script in the middle of a trial and takes the advice that I've been giving them since day one. Use your free lawyer. This is a good one, so let's begin.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Cinnamon Woodford. This is ticket number P1217275. Count 1, no plate on a trailer. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive while license suspended. Appearance for the record, starting with, I don't think counsel is represented in this matter. So Ms. Woodford, state your name for the record, please.
I'm here by special appearance. By Collectus.
Hey, Bioc to you too. Impropria persona non grata el bay, with a side of word salad and some melted Moorish crayons for dessert, please.
And what's your name?
Moron.
Cinnamon.
Last name too?
Woodford.
All right, ma'am. Now, you know you have the right to have an attorney in this
you have the right not to be
This
stupid.
is a misdemeanor matter. And by right, under law, you have the right to have a representative in the form of an attorney for this particular matter. Would you like to have an attorney in this matter?
I do not consent to these proceedings. The offer is not accepted. I do not consent to being surety of this case and proceedings. I demand the bond be brought forth immediately so I can see who will indemnify me if I'm damaged.
Yeah,
okay,
she's
so
done,
the
Your
question
Honor.
that I asked is that, did you want to have an attorney provided for you in this particular matter, Ms. Woodford?
I do not consent to these proceedings. The offer is not accepted. I do not consent to being surety of this case and proceedings. I demand the bond be immediately brought forth so I can see who will indemnify me if I'm damaged.
Well, there's no question about it. You're already damaged. And if there's anyone that should indemnify you of your stupidity, it's the person that raised you on thermometer juice.
Okay, Ms. Woodford, you're quoting from civil, well, not even civil procedure. Right now, you're quoting from the UCC. This is a criminal/traffic matter. So those proceedings govern these type of cases and these type of matters.
What crime did I commit?
Ms. Woodford, if you do not wish to participate, then what ends up happening is that this matter will go into a show cause. After the show cause, then it will enter into what's called a bench warrant for your arrest until you handle this matter, at least the misdemeanors. And these are all misdemeanor offenses. So that's how this is handled on this particular end and this particular point. The offenses that have been alleged at this point in time is that there were no plates on your trailer,
Ding.
that there was no insurance on a Chevy vehicle, that the 2007 Chevy vehicle, and that the driver's license was suspended.
Ding, 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 ding.
And so,
You know you're not a true soft shithead until you've officially rocked the traveler's trifecta. No license, no registration,
And
no
no
insurance.
and so those are the offenses that have been alleged at this point in time. Right now, they are just allegations. So you have the right to have an attorney, which I don't know if you would like to have that right or not. You have the right to have a jury trial. You have the right to have a bench trial. A jury trial is a trial before 6 people of the community in the city of Detroit who come and they will hear the facts, and based on the evidence and based on the law, will make a decision. A bench trial is the same thing, only a judge, me and myself, would sit there and I would hear those same facts and evidence and apply the same law in the same way. You also have the right to plead to these matters. There can be an offer.
I'm not here to plead, ma'am.
Ms. Woodford, these are your choices. So it's up to you. It's a decision that you have to make. It's not going to go away. Okay? Just because you want it to go away, it's not going to go away. There is jurisdiction for it. So it's your decision on today. If you don't want to participate, then it's going to go into show cause because you can keep coming and it's just going to hang out there. But eventually we're going to have to adjudicate this matter at some point in time because it cannot remain on this docket indefinitely. So you have to make some decisions as to what you would like to do with these matters.
Well, I still do not consent to these proceedings.
Well,
Yeah, you and about a million other Neanderthals. But unfortunately for the 10 IQ points you share collectively, the court doesn't need your consent to prosecute you.
Okay. So, if you do not want to participate, I'm going to be forced to put it into what's called a warrant. You have to participate. So, you have to come in and ready to go with something. I know you may not like it, but as a person who is a citizen of the United States of America, who is a person who lives in Michigan and is utilizing the services of our world and our community, these are the things that have been alleged. Now, if you're saying that the officer wasn't, correct in those or something, your license was valid or you had car insurance and you can present all of that, then we can try and figure out if we can get a new offer or something different. But other than that, you do have to stand for these particular allegations that have been made at this point in time.
Well, I never had a driver's license, so...
When are these morons going to learn to
Shut
stop
up.
snitching on themselves? And the charge you're facing is driving on a suspended license, which means you've actually had a license before. And if you hadn't, then that's what the free lawyer sitting next to you is for, because he could probably get you out of that ticket.
I still don't consent to any of these proceedings. So, I mean...
We don't care. Well, part of we don't care, you don't understand.
I still don't consent to these proceedings. The offer is not accepted. So,
Ma'am, you can stop reading that. I know they've given you a line cue that you are able to read off of, but this is as long as you utilize the services of everything in the city of Detroit and you fail to do those things, this is the ticket that proceeds. But I don't know that you failed. You said you don't have a license, but did you have car insurance at that time that you could present?
no.
You know everything you say can and will be used against you in court, right? Now what happens next is what makes this trial so interesting, as the line of questioning coming from the judge is not exactly appropriate, since she should be there to ensure that the defendant knows that everything coming out of her mouth can be used against her in court, not to elicit an answer that can be used against her in court. Now, thankfully for Miss Cinnamon Smoothbrain over here, the public defender, whom she explicitly said she did not want the services of, steps in and saves her ass.
Was it a trailer on the back of the vehicle?
Judge, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I know I'm not on this case, but if I could file an amicus brief of sort. Judge, I'm a little uneasy with, this is Matthew Dupree, P80132. I'm a little uneasy with the questioning here just because technically if this matter were set for trial, what she says here could be used against her, and so I'm not sure she should necessarily be answering those questions.
You want your representation, Mr. Dupree?
She did not, Judge.
Did you ask her if she wanted your representation?
I did, Your Honor.
Did the court ask her if she wanted her representation?
You did, Your Honor.
You can continue to talk, Mr. Dupree. I appreciate you stepping in on her behalf.
I appreciate that, Judge. Your Honor, I'm just I just thought I would make that representation. I don't think the city attorney would actually pull the transcripts, but it is worth noting that anything she said here, could come back. So I'm not sure that necessarily that questioning would be appropriate. Sorry, Judge. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Mr. Dupree. I appreciate you coming in to step to the rescue of Miss Woodard so that she understands.
It's Woodford.
Woodford. Sorry, ma'am. Miss Woodford. Miss Woodford? We have to make a decision. So how do you want to move forward with this?
Well, I'm not here to plead because I'm not here to
Would you like
plead.
a bench or a jury trial?
Are you making that determination for me, ma'am?
You have to have a bench or a jury trial. You told me you don't want to plead. That's fine. You probably should have a jury trial then. And I don't have any jury trials for this year.
Are you making that determination for me, ma'am?
If you don't make the determination, yes, the court is making the determination for you. Yes. Because I have to move it. I have to move it. So it's either Attorney Dupree, can I have a bench trial now? I don't want to violate anything.
No, Judge, she has to explicitly waive her right to a jury trial, and strictly speaking, she has to do it in writing. So I would say if she's saying she will not plead, that would be standing mute, and I think the court would have to set up for a jury trial.
Okay.
Shout out to Matthew Dupree for stepping in like a boss and keeping her from railroading herself. Because the point of this channel is not to see as many people go to jail as possible. It's to keep dumb fucks from the future from making the same mistakes as dipshits from the past. Now, her screen froze up and eventually she came back. But her entire demeanor had changed. Almost as if she had an epiphany about the trouble she was getting herself into and the legal league that she was completely out of.
Sorry about that. I had a very bad power surge.
I figured as much. So no, back on the record, I figured that it happened because you kind of froze up, and my clerk informed me that you froze completely. So
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we're not busting you for a flea.
So, I'm setting this for a jury trial because the alternate is that I can put this in warrant status. And I don't want to do that unless I necessarily have to. So at that point in time, you could be able to have your day in court to say whatever you want to say at that point in time.
Okay.
Okay? All right? So I'm going to, but I have to do a pre-trial because I don't have any dates right now. But I have your name down. But that will give you the opportunity. You'll be able to talk to the jurors. You will have the opportunity to have testimony taken. I know you don't want counsel, but you can have the right to have counsel at that point in time. Would you like to have me assign counsel to?
I need effective counsel at that.
Let's be honest here. A box of rocks could offer more effective counsel than anything you did for yourself today. Nevertheless, she ended up taking the free lawyer like we always say to do, and just look how it worked out for her.
Now calling the matter of People versus Cinnamon Cheyenne Wolf.
We have the final.
This is ticket number P1217275. Count 1, no plate for the trailer. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license suspended. Also calling ticket number SP11022272. This is no proof of insurance. Count 1 of that same ticket is no receipt of registration. This is the date time set for a bench trial in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with Attorney Bachman, please.
Morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Your name, please, ma'am. Thank you, Ms. Woodford. These matters are set for trial. I do not believe there's been an officer who has checked in. With the people being unprepared now at 11 a.m. approximately, at the case set for 9, we'd ask you to consider a motion to dismiss here without prejudice. Thank you.
No officer having checked in on any of these matters, the court is going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. You're all set, Ms. Wilford.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good rest of your day, okay?
You too.
Every sovereign citizen needs to watch this video before representing themselves in court. Because when you take the free lawyer, you're going to increase your chances of getting out of those tickets that you're already fighting. But if you keep using that same Sov Cit script that's never worked before, you're going to owe more money, you're going to lose your ability to drive, and ultimately, you're going to end up in jail. So if you liked the video, leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike. But don't forget to leave a comment below and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss any of my comments.
Thank you very much, Father Skeptic. We definitely appreciate it. Alright, let's see what our good old boys over at Defrauded a Troll has. See if they have something for us. Yeah, that's a quick one. That'll work.
Welcome back, everybody.
What do
In
you got
today's video, we will be watching a brand new frauditor that gets arrested in 6 minutes. Now, this frauditor is trying to imitate Long Island Audit, and he's doing one thing right. He's getting arrested real quick, and by none other than the NYPD. You guys know very well that the kryptonite of all frauditors is the NYPD, and this video proves that once more. With that being said, I strongly recommend to watch all the way to the end. Don't skip around because you don't want to miss a thing. Enjoy the video.
Don't skip.
Alright, 77th again. We're back. Sun's coming up. I'm just going to end in my complaint form, which is great. You know how the, quick little lesson, I've said it on a few videos about my experience. Excuse me. Coffee burp. My experience at the hospital. Basically, what I found out is I had a stories. These hospitals are in cahoots with the rehabs, and the rehabs are in cahoots with the cops, and the cops are in cahoots with the EMTs, and it's just all a big game to just keep people coming back. The recidivism rate is just insane.
All right, so right off the bat, we have some conspiracy theories. That is a very promising sign for him to be a successful frauditor. He just needs to be arrogant, a complete asshole, and I'm sure he'll do great.
Yeah, he's 2/3 of the way there.
You know, just people come in. It's a revolving door. Just like it's a revolving door of I come to the police department for help, and they assault me or they tell me wrong information. And then I come back with complaint forms. LongIslandAudit.com. I learned it from him. Check him out. He's a big reason I am staying on the straight and narrow right now. My family doesn't understand me.
Yup, shout out to Long Island Audit. He is the reason why you are just about to get arrested and ruin your life.
Hey, how are you? I'd like to hand in a complaint form. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
That might be stupid, Your Honor.
Oh, you want to get my information? Better block that out. Hey, can I get a little help?
No, he can't.
So anyway, I was saying the recidivism rate for these rehab centers is insane because what the cops do now is they don't bring you to jail, they bring you to the hospital where you can get help, but what they're really doing is locking you up and putting all sorts of pharmaceuticals in you. No, can we go over it? I think, I don't know, I didn't put what the complaint was. Is someone that, because I don't think there's, did someone get back to me and then I'll talk to somebody about it? Come on, don't tell me you don't get a lot of complaints. Hey, come on. Do I still seem out of control, sir? You don't know who I am. What? No, because they said that the interpreter stuff, like this was stuff that you're supposed to fill out.
No, you're supposed to fill out all this.
Oh, but no person assisting. I can just leave that blank. All right. Thanks for telling me I don't have to not film, though. I'm still going to keep filming. I'm telling a little story here. All right.
So he says he's working on a little story, and we all know that's BS. He's just trying to get a clickbait video. But luckily for him, he's about to learn real quick that the NYPD doesn't mess around. It's better that he gets arrested right off the bat. That way he doesn't get too far in his delusions.
I got to keep rolling, dude. I got to keep rolling. But before you told me you don't have complaint forms. That's what you told 2 hours ago. You told me you didn't even have complaint forms.
Listen, can I get him on those questions?
What? This is a public area, sir. I asked to speak to a supervisor before. Nobody came out. Russo tried to force me out. Yeah, I want above Russo. Yeah. Where's the chief? You're telling me I can't? Yes, I can. So.
There's a sign at the front door you can't report.
Yeah, and is there a judge's order on there or like an ordinance number? Yeah.
Do you remember me?
I'm sober as a judge.
Do you remember me?
Thank you. Okay. Can I have your name and badge number, sir? I'm filling out a complaint form against you guys. No, dude. Look at the sign. It's a sign. I know. There's two of them. Anybody could put up a sign.
So what do you guys think of his script? It looks like he practiced it pretty well, right? He was probably in front of his mirror with a picture of Long Island Audit on it. And then he was practicing saying, oh, it's just a sign. It doesn't mean anything. The policy doesn't apply to me. Well, let's see if it's just a sign in a couple moments.
You guys don't know the First Amendment? You don't know the First Amendment? It's a public... you guys don't... Can I have a pen? I need a pen. I need a pen. I need a pen. I filled it out of my house. Yeah, I need... No, that's... A rule does not trump the First Amendment. Wait, I need a name and badge number, sir. No, read it. You read it. I'm not... It's not going on. You're a supervisor, so can I speak with you? De-escalate. De-escalate.
I know.
De-escalate.
You handed in an ACCOB?
Yes, I didn't finish it. I need a pen.
So what did you?
I'm shaking because you guys are cornering me again. No names and badge numbers. Yes, I can. Tell me where the ordinance. It's the First Amendment of the Constitution. Yes, and he's wrong. You're all wrong. It's the First Amendment. Do you guys know the First Amendment?
It's an NYPD procedure.
No, that doesn't trump the law.
I'm going to ask you to please leave.
You guys don't know what you're doing. I will. Under threat of arrest.
All right, so you need a pen? I'm going to give
Yes,
you a pen.
thank you. Can I fill it out right here? I'm shaking because you guys are violating my rights.
No, you're not shaking because they're violating your rights. You're shaking because you're committing a crime and you know it. You know you're about to get arrested for trespassing. And that's what is a real problem with all these frauditors and the impact they have on people that watch them. These people are so stupid that they think they can just go out and fraud it and make millions of dollars. It doesn't work like that. For every one Long Island audit, there's probably 2,000 idiots that get arrested on the first fraud it and never make a dime.
How are you violating your rights? You're inside the police precinct.
And this is public.
You're free to go.
I'm free to stay. And I'm going to fill this out right here. I'm free to go and I'm free to stay. You know this.
You're reporting creating a hazard. You're not allowed to report it.
You guys know, yes, you are. It's a public place.
How are you going to fill it out and report at the same time?
Because I'm pretty crafty, dude. I have a master's degree. Do you know I infiltrated the... Yeah. Can I show you the First Amendment? You don't have a name and badge number. How do I know who you are? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh, you're touching me. You know you can't. I'm creating a scene in the police line. Let's do it. Turn the camera off.
The phone's going to go off. So you can go on to the agree to see this. I know you were here early in the day.
Well, there you have it. A brand new frauditor arrested under 6 minutes. Even his master's degree and all the script he practiced wasn't able to get him out of this arrest. Now, I wonder where he learned this from. And that's the real problem. These guys have a really bad influence on young people.
Yes, they do.
Anyways, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you didn't, just give it a...
Thank you very much, guys. I definitely appreciate you. And with that, we will bring the evening session to a close. As always, please make sure you do like, share, and subscribe, so we can go ahead and get those red presents from Box I see sent out. And of course, Google putting us on the algorithms. Until next time, as always, please like, share, and subscribe to kind one another and release the Krakens as we march along this night in any night here from day one. At the best of nights, we'll see you tomorrow.